Так. Поиграем-ка мы в Killing Floor немного. Поднимите оружие. Ну, и ладно. Автомат в руку возьмем. Так, вроде взяли все.
Let me finish. We're almost there. I can get it done. I'll get it done.
Last stop, Lieutenant.
Every other server has crashed, but thanks to you, we're still online.
We need to get this simulation cleaned and rebooted, or a lot of people are going to die, including you.
Бла-бла-бла, бла-бла-бла, перезагрузить систему. Короче, идем.
Problem is that will not be easy. But hey, what has been easy today?
These loudspeakers sound okay. This is a recreation of the biotics lab where Horzine made its first cloning breakthroughs. It was all meant to be for the greater good. And, then the Patriarch. Have you lost anyone, Lieutenant? During the London outbreak, I was outside the city. But my sister and her daughter,
Не берется.
she was only 5.
Здесь есть
Now I
фонарик.
help Horzine trained soldiers like you to take those bastards down. Anyway, I really look forward to meeting
Он
you.
синим синим цветом, он видно гадость
Current
всякая.
info on what Horzine is doing in this lab is restricted. But I have a feeling these tentacles are part of it. They're everywhere.
Надо его взять, обсветить все. Он показывает скрытые элементы. Вот он, гаденыш. Так, нету гаденыша. Он гаденыш.
Surprise, surprise, the door is jammed. Probably more infected code.
Хорошо, пошли дальше. Можно телепортами передвигаться.
Lieutenant, there's a terminal we can use up ahead. You'll
Взломать
need to
систему
hack the security system
безопасности.
to get the rest of the doors open. Don't worry, I've got a fiendishly clever plan for that. Hang on, there's some grenades on that desk. What is it with Colin and high explosives?
У меня есть эта штука, зачем? О, это и нету. Ну, вторую сторону. Ну, вешайся. Гранатка, ну. Что, надо? Ладно, сейчас бросим. Ну, куда идти? Взломать терминал какой-то надо. Где этот терминал? Здесь,
You
наверное.
need to find the hard drive in there with the Z physiological data on it. Load it into the hard drive reader on the table, and you'll be able to use Z parts to bypass the scanners. Best I can do without easy access to your medical files, thanks to the virus.
Ставили. Что дальше? Шапка какая-то, что за шапка? Ну, поставил. Что дальше? Наверное, туда надо идти. Это еще что? Понятно.
There are a few hard drives scattered around. It looks like Colin ran this last and didn't clean up after himself. For heaven's sake. It's like working with a child.
Что тут разбросано? Где тут разбросано?
Have you found the data? Try putting any drive you find in the reader. It has to be one of them. Open your
Да я ж
eyes.
вставил.
I'm not asking for something particularly difficult here. Sorry. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just been a stressful day. I know you're doing your best.
Считывающее устройство. Ну вот же оно.
It may be hidden in a box or under a hat or something. Because that's where normal people keep hard drives. Going to strangle you, Colin. Once you find the hard drive, put it in the reader on the table.
Да вот же оно. Incorrect sample. Что-то не то.
are a few hard drives scattered around. It looks like Colin ran this last and didn't clean up after himself. For heaven's sake. It's like working with a child.
Где? Вот.
Have you found the data? Try putting any drive you find in the reader. It has to be one of them. Open your eyes. I'm not asking for something particularly difficult here. Sorry. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just been a stressful day. I know you're doing your best. It may be hidden in a box or under a hat or something.
Ну вот еще.
Because that's where normal people keep hard drives. Going to strangle you, Colin. Once you find the hard drive, put it in the reader on the table.
О! Вроде заработало.
Great. Grab the Z parts in there with you. You should be able to use them to get out of that room. Sorry for locking you in with dismembered Z bits. It was the best way to make sure this crazy plan is going to work.
Опа, там уже какой-то гусь трется. Ничего себе, как это ты, Лёша? Глаз не работает.
I know it's gross, but it's what you have to do. Grab the Z arm, put it on the hand scanner. Grab the Z head, hold it in front of the cerebral scanner. That will open the door. We really don't have time for squeamishness.
Ничего не понял.
You need to suck it up, sunshine. Sorry. Lots going on. Just grab the arm and that skull and get through that door. This whole thing could crash and kill you any minute, and you're worried about some digital blood. Put the hand on the hand scanner and the head on the cerebral scanner.
Приложите конечность. Ну.
Move it, Lieutenant. I don't think you want to die today.
Ну.
Pick up the Z arm near the boxes and the head across the room. Put the Z hand on the hand scanner and hold the skull in front of the cerebral scanner above it. Do it now, Lieutenant. Time waits for no man. And neither do computer viruses trying to lobotomize you.
Ну, приложил же.
This is just like the door in the security substation, Lieutenant. Get some Z parts. Use them on the scanners.
Понятно, туплёшь ты. Сработало, что ли?
Arms Arms and skulls, Lieutenant. Grab some arms and skulls, use them on the scanners. You should be pretty good at dismembering Zeds by now.
Що тут грабить? Понятно. Башку еще надо было найти. О. Так куда ты прешь?
I know it's gross, but it's what you have to do. Grab the Z arm, put it on the hand scanner. Grab the Z head, hold it in front of the screen scanner. That will open the door. We really don't have time for squeamishness.
Ай! Фонарик что пытается.
Just grab the arm and that skull and get them. It can crash and kill you anyway, and you're worried about some digital blood. Put the hand on the hand scanner and the head on the
Блин.
cerebral scanner.
Да ну ложись ты.
Move it, Lieutenant. I don't think you want to die today. Pick up the Z arm near the boxes and the head across the room. Put the Z hand on the hand scanner and hold the skull in front of the cerebral scanner above. Do it now. Time waits for no man, and neither do computer viruses trying to lobotomize you. This is just at the door in the security substation, Lieutenant. Get some Z parts. Use them on the scanners.
Где башка? Развалилась башка. Надо, наверное, отрубить башку. Ну,
Arms and skulls, Lieutenant. Grab some arms and skulls. Use them on the scanners. You should be pretty good at dismembering Zeds by now.
еще здесь надо руки отрубать. Да ты посмотри. Иди сюда, Алёша. А,
Lieutenant, you really need to hurry. I think something is going on out here. I don't think I'm alone. I keep hearing someone or
ну,
something moving around out here. Something big.
ну, сканируй, ну. Чего не открывается? Ой-ой-ой, что там? Все пропало.
Get ready, boss. This is the big show. The whole reason you're here, and I'm a giant head. You've got to get the ZDNA stored in the master control computers way up at the top of the containment room. Which means you're going to have to kill whatever's in that room. I guess that explains the tentacles. You can't shoot something that big into the great beyond with pistols and shotguns, and I've got nothing. We'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Hopefully, Colin left us some clues.
Lieutenant! He's here!
Enough! I'm done playing with you. I am your master now, the Supreme Being. You will deliver the vile matron data to me. My patience is limited, Lieutenant, but Emma's suffering is not.
Какие-то данные найти надо. Ходить-то особо некуда. Назад почти надо.
The Z data. You are after it as well. The virus was leading you here the whole time. Clever. For a collection of evolutionary dead ends.
Где-то пруд, слышно. Убегаем. Патронов нету. Гранатка выручила.
Mr. Foster, that's who you've been talking to, isn't it? Is he here with you? In your head? It all makes sense now. No matter. Both you and he mean nothing to me. Nor does this soft little meat sack you call Emma. You will bring the data to me. I command it.
Сюда.
The virus has infected the vital matron.
Фига себе.
Unfortunate. Such a terrible blasphemy against a beautiful creation.
Что с ней делать? Да я понял. Что здесь не так.
Hey, a loudspeaker system. Excellent. Sounds like the patriarch decided to show up. So dramatic. It's a shame about Emma. I'm sure she has a few skull fractures from the sound of it. I mean, she works for Halsey, but nobody likes having their head squashed by a self-absorbed, overly traumatic freak. Did you know he has a chain gun for an arm? I mean, what is this? An 80s movie? Anyway, you need to use the two hack tools to lower the elevator. Get to it, mate. That one was super gross. Can you shoot the fire? With the try at least. Maybe if you can put a lot of pain into the tentacles or the heads, it will distract them. Open the hack tools, Barman, just like the ones you did before. Grab it and rotate your wrist until it turns green. Then pull to go to the next stage. Just keep the tentacles occupied while you do. That all looks super gross. Can you shoot the buyer? With the try at least. Maybe if you can put a lump of pain into the tentacles or the heads, it will distract them. Grab it and rotate your wrist until it turns green. Then hold to go to the next stage. Just keep the tentacles occupied while you do. It will distract them.
Собирать патроны.
Just like the ones you did before. Grab it and rotate your wrist until it turns green. Then pull to go to the next stage. Just keep the tentacles occupied while you do. The elevator's heading down. Sorry to crash your party, Patty. Usually I meet your clones at bulletproof gifting parties, so we don't get many opportunities to talk. How you doing? How the kids? Hurry, get on the elevator. You're only getting here.
Adequacy is astounding. When you get out of this, I'll make sure to peel your skin off. And for you, Foster, your clever words will not help once I find you.
Reading this right, you can reroute power into that doohickey above that horrible monster by opening the hack tools on the surface. Doohickey is a technical term. Look it up. I think the doohickey does something that will hurt it a lot.
Continues to prattle. Your lack of progress merely earns you future suffering. You will pay for every mistake in blood.
Вот это да. Куда я упал? Понятно. Теперь попасть на лифт, чего?
he always like this? Maybe it was something he ate? Bad gas? I hear being a mutant freak can cause that. Get to the hack tools. Grab the handle, rotate them until they turn green. Then pull.
Короче. Выйти из игры. Вот этим мне эта игра и не нравится. Всем.